I'm in. Oh, you don't need no shirt.
Liquid!
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. You performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
It's true.
What?
I agree, honestly.
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us, so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged along with bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Dye.
Fox Dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
I just...
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye.
Oh, very cool.
But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
Then why are our hair colors different?
So it's true. You and I are...
He must have bleached it.
Twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes.
Cursed
Les enfants
genes.
terribles. You're fine. You got all of the old man's dominant genes. I got all the flawed, recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
So you're saying I'm the dominant one?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born?
Feel that, brother.
But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Ha! Love? It's hate. His choosing me, knowingly, to be the inferior one? For this, I want revenge. You don't even understand this. You, who could kill your own real father. You stole my chance for revenge. Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes.
Oh boy. Should have shot him like 6 minutes ago, dude.
You'll regret that forever.
Now I gotta fight the Metal Gear, I think.
Snake! Come! Kneel down and sacrifice yourself to this historic weapon! Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother! Now, you shall bear witness to the demon weapon that will drag the world into the 21st century!
Exactly, yeah. You don't shoot a man while he's monologuing. No, that would have been impolite. We had to get to the rest of it. I just wish he would have quit monologuing while he was outside of the Metal Gear, so we could have shot him before he, you know, took it off and all that. I feel like the use of camera shaking and all that is a really good way to mask the not that good graphics of the GameCube. Like, this still looks really nice, all things considered. Originally on the PS1, yeah. GameCube looks great. You shut your mouth. Sorry to have deeply offended you, man.
It's moving. But how do I stop it?
That's the real question. How do I, a small little flesh heap, stop this Gundam-sized robot with a railgun that shoots nukes? I get about to get a flash. Nope. All right, bud. I need a tip here. I need a tip here, Doc.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes.
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
Interesting.
So we'll be blinded.
Yeah. Try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So will that stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it will open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome.
I see.
Right. If you can shoot a missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. More like a weakness. People and weapons just aren't very appealing without a weakness of some kind. Don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one.
Love it. I love it, Otacon. All right. As is tradition, we got to try our top strategy out here. He doesn't seem interested. No, he doesn't want it. Okay, where my stinger missile at? It's that thing on the far right that I want to be hitting. Ah, jeez. That did some damage. That did some damage. Nice. 2 hits in a row. Let's go. Yo, what up, Kodiak? Please stop spinning so quick. Yeah! Open up that cockpit!
Did that do it? Damn!
I like how it makes a dinosaur noise. That's cool.
Nice try, Snake.
It's my dude!
Hurry! Get away! Gray Fox. A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is.
He was Deep Throat!
Terrible snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Oh my god, he's the coolest character in the game! What's he doing? Is he throwing? Oh, I thought he was giving me the sword. Damn. This isn't Mega Man X.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents.
was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her, too. Oh, I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Oh my God!
We may have seemed like contented brother and sister, but every time
I love how Rex is just in the background going nuts.
I trembled with fear. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Really hate that he chose to call himself Deep Throat. Wish he would have chose like Deep Voice, you know? Oh, I love this Matrix shit, dude. Right in Rex's gonads, or face, actually. Dude, they gotta make Metal Gear Solid into an anime. Oh, he only lost an arm. I thought his body got sliced in two. Dude, that's what makes this game so impressive, is knowing how much stuff it predates.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds,
We use Royal Harriers. Fox!
how strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
He destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
I have to.
Now, in front of you, I can finally die.
It's no good. I can't do it.
After
It's no good.
Zanzibar land,
I can't do it.
I was taken from the battle.
It's no
Neither
good.
truly
I
alive,
can't do it.
nor truly dead. An
No,
undying
I
shadow
can't do
in
it.
a world
I
of
can't
light.
shoot. I can't
But
do it.
soon,
No, I can't do it.
soon
No,
it will
I can't
finally
do it.
end.
I can't shoot. Die! Fox!
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least, I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
when death is entreated. The battle is decided. You see, you can't protect anyone. Not even yourself.
Take the sword. Take the sword. What are you gonna do with that sword, Snake? Oh, we're not gonna use it. Damn.
Die!
I see you!
Ah! 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 I got a hit on the cockpit. I only have, what, 3 rations? Shit, dog. I was gonna keep getting railed on. Two hits so far. All right, we're getting a little better at hitting them. And still getting railed on by these fly boys. Doom, 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 doom. Why did Snake stop running there? Yes.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
Imagine having this as a weapon and still losing. It's 50-50. He can come back. He's still got a chance. How did he survive that?
Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die, as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict, new hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing, that's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected such vitality.
You're wrong.
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method? What is that?
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted using gene therapy into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers?
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern. They are our blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices?
Can't say I've ever heard that. I don't know who Derek Card is.
Human experiments. Huh? 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
Everyone knows that.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First, they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? Because it increases the chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then, I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Meryl?
How did she get there? She next to a bomb?
Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl?
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name?
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Okay, sure.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do?
Am I gonna play the whole
Colonel,
series? It's not the
answer me.
plan right now.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there.
This game
by
was
AWACS.
chosen at random by the
For?
Plinko
To
board.
bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force
I use that
Base.
Plinko board right
They're
there.
carrying
Every time we beat a game,
B-6113
we drop a bunch of ping pong balls, and wherever it
surface-piercing
lands, that's the
What?
next game we play.
Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel
I still
the
think you
bombing
suck,
run.
Colonel.
After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it!
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Hausman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
I like how this is all happening while Liquid Snake is right in front of us.
He is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it! You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh, well.
Oh, you should have bluffed that
That's
one,
okay.
Snake.
You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
Oh, there's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. I shall nullify you and your genes, and I will take them all back. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from this world as well. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
Oh, let's go, pony boy.
And if you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you. How about you, Snake?
Oh, oh. Man, these cutscenes are super badass, and then you get what did I just pick up? What? Oh, select special on title screen and enter dog tag viewer mode to look at obtain. What? Dog tags? What?
Is that all you've got?
The cutscenes are way cooler than the fisticuff scenes. I wish you would stop grabbing the ledge. Oh. Dude, like, just get knocked off. We're running out of time here. That just slows this down, man. I think it's football charge there. Back in the PS1 days, this was impressive gameplay. But what about in the GameCube days? Because it is technically a remaster that we're playing. There we go. See, I would rather just have this from the beginning. Just have this sick cutscene. Oh, sick. Now that is an uppercut. Wow, look at that pose.
Snake!
We just pulled a Karate Kid on that boy. Go save your girlfriend.
Meryl, Meryl.
F's in the chat for Meryl, guys. Poor girl. She didn't deserve this. She did not deserve what happened.
Forgive me.
What happened to Meryl is a long story, War Puppy, okay?
I gave in to my fear. I gave in to my pain. I sold your life to save my own. I'm a loser. I'm not the hero you thought I was. I'm nothing.
Does anybody have a clip of what happened there?
Meryl, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Meryl can't forgive anyone anymore.
Otacon?
Don't give me a twist with Otacon.
She's gone, Snake.
Because of me.
Because of me.
I guess blaming yourself makes it easier, huh? Focusing on that will keep you from thinking about her death.
What the hell do you know? Meryl's dead. I lost.
So, are you gonna stay here and die? Along with her? Snake. People die. But death is not defeat. That's what Hemingway said. I lost Wolf, too. But that wasn't defeat. She and I will be together forever. We didn't lose anything.
Together. Forever.
It's true that Wolf is dead. But our love didn't die with her. Life isn't just a game of win or lose. Don't you think? Let's live, Snake.
Let's live, Snake.
There's a parking garage right next door. We can get to the surface from there. Come on. I released all the security locks. It'll be okay.
Dude, this place is supposed to be bombed.
You have my word on it.
Otacon, you've changed.
I'm through regretting the past. Life
grown.
isn't all about loss, you know? It started. Those guys seem like they only hurry when they're destroying things. Good. Let them destroy it. But they can't destroy the human spirit.
Okay. Let's go. Meryl, I hope you're still watching me. You'll see if I'm a legendary man or not.
Escape sequence. Leia, yeah, her final wish. When I die, lay a titty magazine next to me.
Snake, it's cold outside. You'll freeze like that.
We don't have time to worry about that, bruh. Oh, look at that.
Sneaking suit.
Oh, it's my sneaking suit. It just happened to be right where I'm standing.
Hurry! Now you look like yourself again.
Naomi's so... Not Naomi. Meryl. Why did I call... Oh, Naomi's the other girl. That's right. Meryl's so dead, dude. Hurry. Time left. 59. There's rations right there. Not worried about it.
Uh-oh. A surveillance camera.
What does that matter right now? Are people really going to try shooting us at this point?
No key.
Huh, I guess they are. Yeah, turn the fucking car on then, bruh.
Snake, climb in. Let's go.
I'm trying to. Is this not the car?
Snake, hurry. Get in.
Which car are we using? It's this one. Okay. Bro, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Otacon couldn't keep me alive, man. Snake! We're gonna take the ration this time.
I'll take the wheel. Uh-oh, a surveillance camera.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, no key.
He kicked me.
It's got keys. Let's go.
All right, roll, roll, roll.
Snake, run. In. Let's go. Use the weapon while I fire that machine gun. Shoot back with it, Snake.
Oh my god. If only you could turn this gun a little quicker. Right in the wiener. Where does he want me shooting? Oh my god, this is such an annoying sequence. I love how none of them shoot at him. I'll just shoot that snake fella.
Here they come.
We've got to break through. Okay.
not over yet! Liquid!
Not even you could survive this fall. But I could. For real, right? Just blow out the tires, dude. This is ridiculous. The music's sick.
Snake, look, daylight.
Yeah, I would definitely enjoy this more if it was Meryl driving. I'm a little bummed about it. I can't drive without my glasses. Dope. Yeah, just replay the whole game, lol. Easy. Yo, that's like the most badass way to kick someone's ass. Headbutting them. I'll probably just watch the final cutscene on YouTube to see what it would have looked like differently with how it would have ended with Meryl.
Otacon, are you okay?
I guess so.
Otacon, can you move?
Yeah.
No use. I can't move.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Snake. Snake!
Oh, it's getting him. Of all the things that have happened that could have killed him, this is how it goes down.
Fox?
Die.
He wants my spare buoy magazine.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't think about it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
And they're stealth bombers. How would you see them?
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel!
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, about Meryl.
I already know.
Colonel?
Meryl was my daughter.
What?
I didn't find out until recently. I got a letter from her mother, my dead brother's wife. I was going to tell her after this operation was over.
Colonel,
It's okay, Snake. Thanks anyway. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm
The
not
Colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Okay, Roy. Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
Why'd you fuck your brother's wife?
About Fox Die.
That's what I want to know,
Me,
you scumbag.
killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Frank wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you. Each
So
person is
basically,
born
not
with their
telling.
fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was. where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Why do they have to include so many scenes of this idiot falling down?
Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future. Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Until today, I've only lived for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now?
I want to enjoy life. I really do. How about you, Otacon?
Me? I feel like a new man.
I'm gonna go to an otaku convention.
Continue your research?
No. Science and technology are fine, but humans are my interest now.
Sounds good.
The whole reason I got into science in the first place was because I was no good with people. I was scared of them. I was scared of life. I thought that I could never understand them because they're so illogical. But I've finally learned how to like people. There's no reason for me to be afraid anymore.
You and I are more alike than I thought.
I'm no wolf, but I'm not gonna just stand on the sidelines anymore. I'm gonna stand on my own 2 feet.
And fall over and over
I'm not
again.
gonna hide anymore.
You're giving up your stealth camo?
Huh? Oh, yeah. You can have it. So, this is where we say goodbye to our loves as well. Want me to drive?
No thanks. I'd rather do it myself.
No problem. Where to, Snake?
My real name is David, Otacon.
I'm Hal, Dave.
Oh, that's right. Hal. Hal and Dave. That's a good one. Maybe we should take a trip to Jupiter.
So, where are you going, Dave?
I think it's time for me to look for a new path in life.
I'm gonna get into pottery.
A new purpose.
Will you find it?
I'll find it. I know I'll find it.
Look at those beautiful northern lights. Amazing. There were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destructive power amounted to 1,000,000 times that of the Hiroshima A bomb. In 1993, START II was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads to 3,000. I couldn't get through it all. 2003, there still exists more than 20,000 nuclear warheads in the world. In the world. Kojima wanted everybody to know that. Just for a nice little kickoff finisher there. By the way, nukes are real. Be afraid of them. Kojima wanted everyone to know a lot of things. Kojima wanted everyone to know a lot of things. Yeah. Time to see what you get for a grade. Oh, you get graded at the end? Oh, it's not going to be good. Oh, it won't be good. Does anybody have a clip of the moment from the torture section? Because I really want to show everybody here what happened and why it was the way it was. I really want to clear the air on that one. I consider myself an expert masher, okay? I'm at least a B+ grade masher. Had I known the circumstances afoot, I would have been able to get through that. You'll see why if we can dig up a clip. It looks like we don't have one. Each game, if you kill no one and beat it in a very short time, no alerts, and on the hardest difficulty, you unlock the best rank. Yeah, I died a lot, killed a lot of people. It took a good amount of time, and I played on normal. So, yeah. Ooh, look at this. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Dude, I didn't even hear Ocelot say a word, LL. When Meryl was dead, I didn't know why. Because I didn't know what fucking happened. Because as soon as that scene started, it ended. Oh, it was all today, War Puppy. I started and beat the game today. They put it in a spot people wouldn't accidentally press. I mean, it was definitely no accident.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Live, Snake.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive. The vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, there are no other records. They've all been deleted from the base's computer. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Yes. Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes. Yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
The president was working with Revolver Ocelot the whole time. Codename Hyena. What does that mean on the ranking list? Is Hyena good? I feel like I heard Solidus earlier today. I don't remember where. KonamiJapan.com/MGS/TTS. Wonder if this site still exists. This website is for sale. We should buy it. We should buy it. Don't cheat. What does that mean? I'm not cheating. How am I cheating? By going to the site? According to what I could find, Hyena was very good for normal difficulty. Yeah. I thought you were looking up lore. No, I was going to KonamiJapan.com/Metal Gear Solid TTS. But it didn't work. That's it? Only $2,700? Dude, imagine if anyone played this game and went to that website. We could do whatever. We could do anything. If we pooled our money together, if we pooled it together, we'd be able to get through it in no time. It's weird that they didn't. Yeah, that is weird that they didn't hold on to that domain. That's really weird. It probably wouldn't have been that much money to hold on to. So before leaving, what's Mickey's thoughts? Okay, this game was really, really, really fucking good. I am thoroughly impressed that at what the original came out in 1998, that in 1998 the gameplay mechanics and the creativity were there for this wild of a game. You could have told me this came out, like the concepts for this game were developed in like 2014, 2015, and I've been like, yeah, that makes sense. You know, like fucking the Psycho Mantis shit was wild. The fourth wall breaking was not too intense, but just enough that it was super fun. Like with the Psycho Mantis fight and with the torture scene. I wish I would have gotten more in the torture scene. I'm really bummed out about the torture, about losing the torture scene. I really wish that didn't happen. If I knew where I had saved, I would have gone back, but I also wanted to not replay a bunch of the game. Yeah, this was so much fun. But for tonight, my friends, we leave. We depart. For I have streamed for 11 hours now, and that's enough.